my best helper.
Arnak, hi.
Arnak, yes. Nice to meet you, Arnak. And I'm Mayrik. Okay, me and my Arnak, we're making blinchiks, which is another holiday dish. For us, for our family, it's not very holiday dish because I make this very often. My kids, some of my kids really love this blinchik. And this is basically crepes stuffed with ground beef. Beef should be spiced, sauteed with onions. Anyways, the process is a little bit time taking, but they taste so good you won't regret you made them. And we're going to start by making the filling, which is meat. And I always make my blinchik filling with two kinds of meat. I have turkey and beef. You don't like either of them, use anything you like. And of course we need to saute an onion. And I'm not chopping, you can chop them finely or mince them or grind them. I'm just gonna use this this small processor to process this. And of course other ingredients. For filling we'll just have onions, meat, spices, and of course a little bit of oil. That's it. And then while it's sauteing we'll make the crepes. And for crepes you see I have eggs, milk, flour, a little bit butter that's melting in microwave. I forgot to take it out. That's salt. And what else? I think that's it. A little bit honey. Nothing very complicated or difficult. It's really easy to make blinchiks. And for New Year table, every single Armenian family has to have blinchiks. Okay, that's important. That's the must New Year dish. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna start chopping this. And of course I forgot to mention, I use some rice for my filling. Not everybody uses rice, but for me this is a must ingredient because the rice kind of binds all the meat together and it makes the filling more juicier and more softer. So that's why I use the rice. And a little bit of half a cup or so. And the rice I'm not cooking as a, I'm cooking it as a pudding. I really cook it until it's nice and soft and a little bit juice will be left in there. This is not cooked, by the way. Can you add a little bit water to this? Just cover it. Okay, so we'll grind the onions, saute, and show you the rest. So my pan is quite hot now. I'm adding just a little bit of oil. You can use any kind of oil you like. And I'm using a mix of canola, olive oil, and what else? Grapeseed oil. And we'll saute this until it's slightly brown. I'm not done. If you can mix this. Yeah. Onions are slightly brown. We're going to add the meat. And of course, fry until the meat becomes fried. Okay, until it's nicely cooked, and then we'll add our spices. And by the way, I wanted to show you. I don't know, many of you may be already using this kind of, I don't know if I can call this masher.
I guess.
Okay, so this is such a helpful tool for mixing the meats together. See how it binds everything nicely. So yeah, you go ahead, continue and let it fry and mix. When it's fully cooked, we'll add spices, and then the rice is almost ready. Anna, you're making so much noise.
Sorry.
Okay. And while that's sauteing, we can continue and start making our crepes. And for those, we need a nice large bowl. Anna, don't make too much noise, Thomas. Just gently. We need a large box, large bowl, and we need our eggs. I'm using 4 eggs, 4 large eggs. And we just need to break the eggs. Don't use them whole without breaking. Okay, so that's that. And a little bit of honey. You can use sugar if you don't like honey, but it makes the dough kind of, the crepes kind of even smoother, and I like honey taste anyways. I need something from here. I'll give this a quick mix and start adding my milk. And for my crepes, I always use sifted flour, just all-purpose white flour. And I'll add this. And be sure to have all your ingredients at room temperature. That's very, very important. That way everything binds together so much better. And I'm going to switch to my mixer, electric mixer. It's impossible to do it with hands. I mean, it's possible, but it will take time. And a little bit of salt. I'm not let it fry a little bit. Don't mix the whole time. Okay, so that's that. And that's it. Oh, melted butter. I'm always using butter, and be sure to use good quality ingredients. When you're making something that has very few ingredients, be sure to use good quality everything. Butter, milk, and milk is, by the way, full fat organic milk. So that's important. So your crepes taste super delicious. By the way, when I make this blinchik, probably half of them gets eaten without any filling. My kids love these blinchiks. Okay, so this is this. And what's important about blinchik consistency, crepe consistency, it's very adjustable thing to make. If it's too thick, you can always add a little bit more milk to make it a bit thinner. And if it's very thin, you can always add extra flour to bring it to right consistency. And I'm going to add half a cup at a time. Be sure the flour is sifted. And I'll show you the consistency, and of course in the recipe I'll put the measurements exactly, and link for the recipe will be below this video, or check out heghineh.com. As I was mixing, I also was checking the consistency with my ladle. You want it to be not too thick, not too thin, and of course all flours are different, all brands and kinds of flours are different. So I will put the measurements, of course, in the description, in the recipe, but you will mostly coordinate with consistency. And it should be this consistency. I don't know how else to explain it. But when I start making the blinchiks, I'll check if it seems a little bit off. I'll add extra flour, or I'll add extra milk to come to right consistency. It takes probably 1 or 2 blinchiks to mess up. I stopped messing up after a while, so they should come up perfect, I'm sure. And our meat is starting to brown, which means I can add my spices and my rice. Can you bring all the spices? And this is already almost ready. I need the spices and salt. I use all kinds of spices. This is crushed red pepper. And feel free to use anything you like or you prefer. Oh. Okay, this is cayenne. I like it spicy. We like it spicy, so we always use cayenne. And salt to your taste. I'll check the salt later. And black pepper, coriander, cayenne. Okay, I said cayenne. And I also use garlic pepper. Garlic pepper?
Powder.
Garlic powder. Again, to your taste. And curry tastes really good with blinchik filling. So a little bit of curry. And I think I'm almost done adding this. And paprika, yes. If you, and of course some greens, dry greens. Where are those dry greens? Did you see the plastic bag? Okay.
No, I didn't see a plastic bag with greens.
I dry my own greens, and I put the name. It says Rehan in Armenian, written in English. So I put basil, dried basil, and I wish I had more dried dill. I don't have any more, but if you add dill, any dry greens or herbs, you'll have even more flavorful filling. So that's that, and a bit coriander. Don't be afraid to eyeball your ingredients. And paprika. Sometimes I also add red pepper paste. I forgot to bring it. That's okay. So I'm just telling you the options. You can use anything you like in your filling. So this is ready. I will turn off and add I want to show you the rice consistency. It's like pudding. It's very, very well cooked. This is what you're looking for. Okay, and this will go last. Mix in and our filling is ready. I started preheating my skillets for crepes. Arnakjan, can you mix this quickly on the other side and without any noise? Yeah, just mix it so it and taste the salt too. Okay, so these are ready, and for my crepes I use 8-inch. I think these are 8-inch smaller fry pans. Be sure to use really good quality thick fry pans so you don't burn your blinchiks, your crepes. And I like oiling or greasing my pans with old-fashioned way, like my mom used to do it. You can of course use brush to oil or grease the pans. What I do is I get cotton balls and I wrap it on my fork to make it like something that you can grease your pans. Okay, so that's that. Just wrap it with thread. Anak, thread? Thread. Okay, and I'll just quickly tie a knot, or I don't even need to tie a knot. Okay, so using this very antique tool, you can simply oil, and I always do my crepes with 2 pans, that way I finish it quickly, faster I mean. And prepare something so you can put your crepes on. Okay, now I'll figure out if it's the right consistency or not. Using a small ladle, just pour on the center and turn to give it a round shape, and do like this, and I'll do the next one. It seems like it's gonna be the right consistency. It is, I mean, I can tell. And shake it to even up, and with a spatula simply go like this. Why the dogs are crying, Arnak?
Smell the meat.
I burned this a little bit. So another important thing when making crepes, you need to adjust the temperature, the heat for your for your oven or gas top. That's very important. If it's too hot, adjust it, lower it. So usually I burn 1 or 2 to start, and then I eat those burned ones because no one else does. When you turn it, only 2-3 seconds and it's ready on your pan. And the next one. You can do it very quickly and faster if you use 2 pans, fry pans. This one is ready. And I'll go ahead and finish these crepes, and we'll wrap them, fry them, and eat them. I'm almost done with my blinchik. And by the way, this is a good proportion recipe. This is Armenian proportion recipe, which means it will feed a couple of families when you have guests. So if you want to cut the recipe in 2 for smaller quantity, you can do that as well. And I probably will stop making my blinchiks because I still have a little bit left to do. So I want to show you how we wrap them. If you don't know how to wrap blinchiks, apparently you're not Armenian or Russian. Okay, so this is how we do. We grab one of them, and you put it upside down. The dark side should be inner side. And we need a spoon. Alright. So, and have something so you can put your blinchiks in. I'll make a few, I'll wrap a few and then I'll fry it just to show you the entire process, because this will take me a while to wrap. But again, this is such a delicious, guys, enough noise.
Okay.
Such a delicious dish. It's all worth it. All the time you spend making it, it's worth it. And probably more than a tablespoon. Depending, if you use a larger skillet, mine is the smallest, 8 inch. If you use 9 inches, 9-inch diameter skillet, you will have bigger blinchiks, which I wouldn't suggest. But if you like bigger size, that's okay. And I'm going to nicely assemble them in my plate, and then I'm going to fry them. And to fry them, it's up to you. I like frying mine with some oil and butter mixture, or even better with clarified butter. You're helping, Luz? You want blinchik? Aka, you want blinchik? Yeah? Yeah? Blinchik? You want ABC? He wants ABC. He calls tangerines or mandarins ABC. That's a long story. Lucy, why does he call them ABC?
Mandarin ABC.
No, because that ABC channel logo, is it ABC or NBC? NBC. Well, anyway, he calls them ABC, that colorful bird logo, right? He resembles it. And he eats it in half. He peels it, makes it in half and calls it ABC and then eats it. That's very important information I wanted to share with you. Lucy, everybody is going crazy now. The dogs are hungry or not?
I fed them.
Okay, so this is the blinchik. I'll wrap a couple of more and then I'll show you how I fry them, which is nothing very difficult. And did I give you... we need to make a quick close-up how we wrap this. So you lay like this and then come forward and then fold the sides and then wrap them nicely and tight like this and on your plate. Blinchiks are frying now. Blinchiks, I think I can call them egg rolls. I don't know why they call them egg rolls. These are blinchiks, and some of them are still hot. I can't even taste them for a few more minutes, and I'll try actually. It's delicious, and I really recommend to try this recipe especially, which will be on my website at heghineh.com. And I would appreciate if you guys also subscribe to my channel, because I get lots of questions. Where can I find the recipe? When are you gonna upload another video? When you subscribe, you will receive email notifications every time I upload a new video. So that's it for today. Arka, stop! Okay, I still have a lot to do. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you very soon with more Christmas decoration. For now, I managed to put a few other branches in my decors. Next time I'll put the Christmas decors. Thank you, I'll see you soon. Okay, stop.
Mom, I'm getting some cocoa.
I know. Hold on.
Oh,
Close it.